These bastards. They actually cooked the books this much. I will find all the loopholes and clear my name. Yetzi Shu, you're under arrest. Officer, I'm having a heart attack.
Stop playing dead! Wake up! GYSGCTZ! GYSGCTZ!
Beat her to death! Beat her to death! Beat her to death! She's awake! She's awake!
Which movie set is this? How did I end up here? It's my heart medicine. Get off, or I'll call the police.
Still playing dumb? Too bad. Today, you must die. Only this way can I, Su Xiaosheng, avoid public scorn, get rid of a merchant's daughter like you, and marry a noble lady. I know I rely solely on the Ye family for my studies. I'm not worthy of you, Miss Ye. I only ask that you look my way. I'd die with no regrets. Sishu, the old madam agreed to our marriage. Rest assured, I will work hard to pass the exams and protect you forever.
Did I time travel to become the fourth miss of a royal merchant family in the Dayu dynasty with the same name?
What are you doing?
The original host gave you her all, but you schemed and forced her to death. I, Yetzi Shu, didn't have time to deal with the one who framed me, that evil capitalist. But I can certainly handle a scumbag like you.
I get it now. Is it because I didn't let you be with Wang Lianzhu, so your illicit affair was exposed in public, right?
I have never had an illicit affair.
Miss Ye, you gave me this sachet. Am I making this up?
See this? My hands don't have a single needle prick. Such a fine sachet could never possibly be made by me. This ugly sachet is the one I actually made. Wang Lianzhu, you've been tricked.
Impossible. Who would trick me? What's in it for him?
Benefit? The benefit is to ruin you, a fellow scholar, and then naturally get rid of a merchant's daughter like me. Am I right, young Master Su?
This woman is quite clever.
Sishu, is this man yours too? You want to force me to cancel the engagement, don't you?
Letting you off easy would be too good for you. Since you are so ambitious, I will push you to the very top, then let you crash and burn. Only then will I do justice to the life the original host lost. Of course not.
You!
I won't forget this favor until we meet again.
This is the Wu family's heirloom. Why is it on your head?
What heirloom? This thing, what's it got to do with you?
It's tied to the Jiangnan military case. The Wu family is the prime suspect, and I am in charge of catching the Wu family fugitives.
No way. I just got here, and I'll be executed for harboring fugitives? Wait, no. In the original owner's memory, this hairpin doesn't exist. Something's fishy. How about I look into it first? Then it's settled. I'll go back right now and trace its origin. He is a big shot. Once I help him, I can use his power to crush that scumbag. It makes perfect sense. Do you know where this hairpin came from?
I have no idea. The one who did your hair today was Hansu, but early this morning, she went across the river to pick up your custom-made gold-threaded shoes. Bad news, Hansu's boat capsized.
What? Send men to search now. We must find her.
Yes.
Sishu, my sweet granddaughter. This is the original owner's dearest grandmother. Will she find out that I'm a fake? My sweet granddaughter. At the tea house, were you bullied? Grandma, I want to cancel the engagement. Did he do this to you? Okay, that beast. He doesn't deserve my sweet girl. Don't be afraid. Grandma's here for you. Grandma is so kind. I won't let anyone ruin our wonderful Ye family. By the way, Grandma, I have a plan to ruin him with indulgence. We can keep feeding his greed. Once he gets used to spending lavishly, that's when we destroy him. My Tsishu has finally grown up. Okay, we'll do as you say. This place is great.
Yes, it is.
Much better than our old place.
Very nice. Much grander than our old home.
The old madam said, since you are now the top scholar, continuing to stay in our guest rooms would be unfair to you. So, she specially prepared Chogwei Pavilion for you to stay in. And this silver is for you to buy some new clothes.
Wonderful. Just set it down. The Ye family is terrified you might break the engagement with that merchant girl.
Young master! Young master! A messenger from the tea house is inviting you to attend a tea banquet in 3 days. Young master, your classmates sent calling cards. They want to visit and congratulate you on your new home.
Excellent. It's the perfect time for my son to make some new connections. Hurry, invite the managers of Junbao Pavilion and Tianshou Boutique over to tailor new clothes for him.
Right away.
Drink up. Where's the wine? Bring me wine. Let me show you. I have plenty of money. Boss, come here. Give me more wine.
No. Mother, give me another 200 taels.
Son, our expenses are too high lately. How about you just skip tomorrow?
Mother, they all treated me. If I back out when it's my turn, what will they think of me?
But
Forget it. About the money, I'll handle it myself.
you scared me.
Miss, we found Hansu. She was rescued by a kind fisherwoman from the next county. She'll be back in a couple of days.
That's great. Keep an eye on her. I'll be right back.
You're saying, after Wu Yunchu fled to Gusu, she was bought by the Ye family and changed her name to Hansu. Is that right?
Boss, take a look. This painting is a rare treasure.
Great. Not bad, right? Let me see.
I've already found the maid who gave me the gold hairpin.
I'll help you. Where is she?
No need. She's already being brought back tied up. Once I take care of my little problem, I'll bring her to see you. I got it.
Young master, this is from Master Huangfu. He said he recently got a rare treasure and invited all the elites and scholars to a banquet.
Looks like he wants to befriend my son.
Since he's sincere, I'll give him a chance to be my friend.
I heard the second son of the Ye family was also invited.
I didn't rank high in the exam. I should stay home and study. I'll let Xiao Sheng attend the banquet instead.
Ye Jinghe's going to? Is he going just to show everyone that the Ye family is useless, so they have to shamelessly cling to me?
Do you want to be an official?
Of course. I want to honor our family and help the people.
But honoring the family and helping people isn't just about being the top scholar.
I may not be the best,
but I'm far from useless.
Then tomorrow's banquet. Let's go together. Let's witness firsthand how a man without morals loses everything. Hansu, because of your gold hairpin, the Ye family is being targeted.
I just thought the hairpin was pretty, so I took it upon myself. I meant no harm. Besides, I have a blood feud.
That was close. I'm afraid the Ye family can't bear your blood feud. Second brother, tie her up. I've already tied Hansu up. She's in the backyard.
You know Hansu's identity?
Isn't it obvious? Just observe her eating habits. She and the main culprit of the military supply case are both from Gusu.
That alone might not be enough.
I've seen the purchasing ledger that Hansu entrusted to our steward. Although there are only some simple numbers on it, based on the prices in Gusu, I can deduce that what she bought were mostly paper money and candles for mourning. But most importantly, Hansu admitted herself that the gold hairpin is hers. And since you said it's a Wu family heirloom, I'm absolutely certain she is the Wu family's daughter, Wu Yunju.
It seems she is far smarter than I thought. Perhaps the messy accounts of the military supply case can finally be resolved.
By the way, you must keep this quiet. I don't want to get involved in such a major case. Look, the show is about to start.
Bring out all my treasures.
I heard that Mr. Su knows a lot about paintings. I wonder whose work you admire the most.
Naturally, it's the works of the most esteemed in our dynasty, Master Mei.
It seems the Ye family also collected a masterpiece by Master Mei.
Mere merchants. What do you know about art? You're just trying to look cultured.
This is Master Mei's Winter Snow and Plum Blossoms. It is worth 3,000 taels.
This painting? Isn't it the one grandmother put in Brother Su's study? That very one? This.
Mr. Huang Fu, did you perhaps buy a fake? After all, our family's piece was bought directly from Master Mei. It can't possibly be fake.
That gallery owner has some nerve. How dare he sell my master a fake? Guards, bring him in for questioning.
My lord, I am innocent. This painting can't possibly be fake. The Ye family sold it to me.
The one thing my family doesn't lack is silver. Why would we sell you a painting?
Mr. Su, this painting, you're the one who sold it to me. Please, tell them the truth.
Grandmother specifically brought it to Chiogui Pavilion to give you face. I can't believe you sold it. No, you stole it.
No wonder Brother Su has been so generous lately. It was stolen money.
No, I've put in so much effort to become the top scholar. I can't afford any mistakes. Sen. It was you who secretly sold the painting, wasn't it? Think about your newborn son.
Calm down, Master. It's all my fault. I lost money gambling, so I was blinded by greed and stole the painting.
Whether it's him or not, we'll know once we interrogate him in prison.
My son!
The wicked servant is dead. Is the Ye family satisfied now?
Someone like you will never be able to reach the high position you dream of. Even if heaven allows it, I won't.
If Miss Ye became an official, she'd be far better than this scumbag.
Her? A mere woman? Would she dare?
Why wouldn't I dare? If I became an official, I'd go much further than you.
A mere woman, wanting to be a court official. How unwomanly.
In our Dayu, we had Princess Ping Ning overseeing the officials, and the eldest princess leading troops to war. Are you saying they were unwomanly?
No, I was just take him away.
Slap him.
Yeah, Sishu.
Aren't you afraid I'll break off the engagement?
You don't have the right. A scumbag like you will be dumped by the Ye family.
Yes, Sishu.
I don't believe the Ye family would give up a future top scholar. Yeah, Sishu, I'll make you pay for this.
Master Huang Fu, thank you for your help with this. I'm here to say thanks.
Wipe your drool.
I'll take my leave. If I said I didn't mean to, would you believe me?
If your hands behaved themselves, I would.
Master, the shopkeeper said the floor.
I'm going to kill that shopkeeper.
GYSGCTZ. Do you want to be a court official?
What do you mean? He remembered what I said.
The Imperial Court is going to recruit accountants for the new supervisory department. I can recommend you to take the exam. If you pass the final test, you'll be given a 7th rank title.
I was a chief auditor and accountant for 10 years. A simple test like this is just a piece of cake.
If you pass the exam, I want you to investigate the Jiangnan military supply case.
If I agree to this, can you guarantee the safety of the Ye family?
Naturally.
Okay. I accept.
My poor boy. The Ye family is doing this just to have you marry Ye Zhishu before the spring exam? Then marry her. There are plenty of brides dying by accident.
That's too easy on her.
Madam, old Madam Ye is here.
You see, they are here to force the marriage. It seems you two are not very happy staying here. We really aren't. This yard is too small, with too few servants. It doesn't suit my son's status. When Miss Ye marries him, make this yard 3 times as big. Sishu won't be marrying him. Perfect. Since you aren't happy here, starting today, you can just move out. Merchants really are ruthless and greedy. My son was merely implicated by that servant. Are you trying to destroy us?
Madam Su, you must be joking. When your husband was ill, didn't you immediately take the money and divorce him? Speaking of being ruthless, our Ye family is no match for you.
You, today, by giving up on my son, I'm afraid in this life, you'll never be able to reach a high branch like him again.
No need for you to worry about that. The engagement token, give it to me.
You brought this on yourselves.
Grandma, let's go.
I'm so mad.
I almost forgot. The Ye family will send people today to check everything here and take a full inventory. We'll forget about what's already broken, but from now on, if anything else is damaged or goes missing, you will pay for it in full.
Mom, let's find a place and move out. Don't worry, Mom. Once I pass the exam, crushing the Ye family will be as easy as crushing an ant.
Okay, crush them.
I'm done with these jerks. Now I need to prepare well for the calculation exam. Su Xiaosheng, I will definitely stand higher and go further than you.
Chief Accountant Xie's daughter is here too. She literally grew up using an abacus. How can we compete with that? I hope the test isn't about who's the fastest and most accurate.
Attention, candidates. You have the time of 1 incense stick. Whoever can calculate the accounts the fastest and most accurately will advance to the capital for the next round.
Begin.
Why isn't GYSGCTZ calculating? Is she giving up?
GYSGCTZ doesn't seem like the type to give up easily. Could it be she has a photographic memory?
Time's up.
Some people really have no brains, thinking some random number is enough to pass? You sure have a brain, but you only use it to run your mouth. Not a single number you got is right. We'll know the results soon enough. Just prepare to eat your words.
Master Huang Fu, this test was on Baijiu Workshop's accounts. The first to get it right is Chief Accountant Xie's daughter.
GYSGCTZ's answer is wrong.
This answer was verified by a few senior accountants. There shouldn't be any mistakes. Don't you think so?
I'd like to see for myself what's wrong with this account. Miss Yi,
Present.
you said there's an error. Do you have any proof?
Because I compared last year's accounts with this year's. Production is clearly down by 20%, but the purchased amount is exactly the same as last year. You still remember last year's accounts? I do. Photographic memory.
Excellent.
So what if you have a photographic memory? Baijiu Workshop's output this year may be lower, but no workers were let go. The expenses are fixed, so the accounts are correct. That's wrong. I'm referring to the expenses on herbs used for dyeing fabrics. Production clearly decreased. Then why is the purchased amount the same as last year?
It could be stockpiling.
That makes even less sense. As far as I know, this herb only stays potent for 3 months. No one would stockpile it. So I conclude someone is cooking the books. It really is wrong.
The top scorer of this exam should be...
Miss Ye, GYSGCTZ.
Running into them this time. They're just too strong. Nothing we can do. Better luck next time.
Do you have any other orders?
Hansu has revealed where her father hid the account book before pleading guilty. I'll go find it. Be prepared.
Understood. A wall slam?
Miss Ye. Next time, be more careful.
How do ancient men have such smooth moves?
Fourth sister, grandmother has already prepared a feast for you. Let's go home.
Let's go.
How dare you?
We live in a dump now, so drop the attitude.
You!
This is a wanted fugitive. Anyone who harbors them will be treated as an accomplice.
General, I know where this fugitive is. GYSGCTZ, your payback is here.
Hand over the fugitive, Wu Yunzu. Otherwise, I will charge you as accomplices and throw you all into prison.
What fugitive? My Ye family knows nothing.
The former prefect of Gusu, Wu Qingyun, embezzled rations and caused the tragic deaths of 5,000 of my soldiers. The fugitive is Wu Qingyun's daughter. Someone saw with their own eyes that she's hiding in the Ye family. Dare you say you didn't know?
They're lying.
Miss Ye, I'm not lying. When we first got together, Hansu was always by your side.
You animal! I'll beat you to death.
Grandmother. Su Xiaosheng, didn't I slap you hard enough? With such a big commotion, young Master Huang Fu must have gotten the news, as long as I stall for a little longer.
Are you still waiting for young Master Huang Fu to save you? What a pity.
He's not coming. But if you want to arrest them at the Ye family, General, you must get rid of one person first.
Who?
The young master of the Duke of Ding's estate, Huangfu Xiaoyu.
Enemies are bound to meet. Back then, his brother and those 5,000 soldiers died tragically. He's been coming after me ever since. This time, it's my turn to strike back. Spread the news about his older brother's remains. Lure Huangfu Xiaoyu out of town. Kill him.
Yes, sir. But if you kneel down and beg to be my concubine, I might consider. Still trying to slap me, huh?
Harboring a fugitive and showing no remorse. You men, charge the Ye family as accomplices and tie them all up. Raid their estate.
Stop. Without an official warrant, you dare to make arrests and raid the estate? Liu Mingcheng, how dare you?
He's actually fine?
His Majesty decreed that I have full discretion in the Southwest.
Discretion enough that based on someone's word you can just slaughter commoners? Then I'll go to the court myself and ask him if His Majesty has given this empire to your Liu family.
I have no intention of treason. But today, Wu Yunzu, I must arrest her. Anyone who stops me dies. The truth of the supplies case must never be exposed, especially by Huangfu Xiaoyu. Search the place. Are you trying to fight to the bitter end?
You're not worthy.
Men!
Sorry, General Liu. You led your troops to my Pingnan army's camp. If I don't arrest you, His Majesty might think I'm plotting a rebellion with you.
Huangfu Xiaoyu! You knew all along I'd come to the Yeses to make an arrest, didn't you?
Young Master, Liu Mingcheng has entered the city. He met with Su Xiaosheng and even spread news about the eldest young master's remains.
Prepare my horse. Are you really going? What if it's a trap? If I don't go, how will he comfortably bring his troops into the city?
I will go notify General Qin of the local garrison.
Arrange our men. Keep the Ye family safe.
Yes, sir.
Do it. Anyone who dares to resist is guilty of treason and will be killed without mercy.
It has nothing to do with me. It was him. He forced me.
You fool! As for today's matter, I'll submit a plea of guilt myself. I have important military duties. You dare arrest me? Delaying military affairs will get your entire family executed.
General Liu, according to Dayu law, harassing civilians gets you 20 strokes. Contempt of the law is 30 strokes. Unauthorized troop deployment adds another 50. That's 100 strokes in total. General Liu, surely you wouldn't let a few strokes delay your military duties?
You want to die, peasant?
Drag him away. Beat him hard.
Su Xiaosheng, you wouldn't refuse to take some strokes for General Liu, right? Young Master Huangfu, are you all right?
Young Master?
I'm fine. Just 2 sword wounds. It's nothing.
Quick, get a doctor.
With a minor injury like this, he could easily last half a month. Why did he suddenly fall into Miss Ye's arms today?
Ayu, wait for me to return from this battle. I'll take you horseback riding at Tianshan.
I'll wait for you.
Brother, no!
Quick, get a doctor.
Miss Ye, quick. It's freshly brewed.
Or maybe I should come back later? If you're so busy, you don't have to come anymore.
I'm never too busy for you, my lord.
This is Wu Qingyun's ledger. Take a look.
We might find some clues.
It looks like Wu Qingyun just scribbled these numbers, and together with the ledger, we found his written confession. Perhaps he really did embezzle.
Nonsense! My father would rather go hungry and cold and use his savings to build the dam. He would never embezzle military supplies.
These entries may seem chaotic, but they actually follow a pattern. If we calculate based on it, there must be another ledger.
Wu Qingyun hid the ledgers in 2 different places. I guess he was guarding against someone destroying all the ledgers. It seems there's more to his embezzlement.
But where could it be? So, Hansu, think carefully. Where is your father most likely to have hidden the last ledger?
I know where it's hidden.
General.
It's all because of that bitch GYSGCTZ. She colluded with Mr. Huang Fu and set a trap for you.
Exactly. Otherwise, in the math prelims, how could Mr. Huang Fu give her first place? And saying she could find out a lot from some account book. It's just pure grandstanding.
Could it be the clue Wu Qingyun left behind is an account book? Guards!
Yes, sir.
Keep a close eye on GYSGCTZ. Any account book she gets her hands on, at all costs, you must destroy it. If necessary, kill her.
This is my family's old abandoned house. If there's an account book left, it must be hidden here.
You go first. I'll hold them off out here.
Be careful. Go. You check over there. It's here. Is this it?
That's it.
Set the fire. Burn them, along with the book.
Got it.
We definitely can't get the book out of here.
Let's go. This is the account book. Here, take it.
No.
Let's go.
Monsieur, the ledgers you gave them, were they actually fake ones you prepared, right?
No. My professional principle is never to fake accounts.
Even those so-called pillars of the state lack Monsieur's level of integrity. What are the paper and pen for? Monsieur has a photographic memory. I assume the ledgers are already in her head.
They are.
That's great.
Did you find anything?
I calculated the 4 ledgers' unit purchase prices and figured out these are likely from the year of the military supply case, the ledgers of all purchases made in Gusu.
What did they buy?
The biggest expense was rice. Based on the prices, they bought about 5,000 shi.
Besides rice, what else?
Salt and sulfur. Salt and rice are the most important military supplies, and sulfur is a raw material for gunpowder. I think whoever bought these must be planning a rebellion.
Can you tell where these goods were transported to?
Because the Ye family often needs to store bulk goods at post stations along the way, I've also seen the storage expense ledgers. Coincidentally, in the year of the military supply case, there was a route that refused all outside cargo.
Which route?
Southwest.
Monsieur, are you saying the Southwest Army, to smuggle these supplies, killed 5,000 soldiers and caused Prefect Wu, who bought the goods, to have his whole family killed?
Yes.
Animals! Those were the men who fought and died with them. And my eldest young master, such an upright and brave man, was also murdered by them.
I must go to the capital at once and report this to His Majesty. At the old Wu residence, why did you disregard your own safety to find the ledger first?
Because it's not just a ledger, it's the evidence proving the innocence of the Wu family and even those 5,000 Southwest soldiers.
Material things are never more important than people. GYSGCTZ. Remember, I need you alive. The Supervisory Division's second exam will be held in the capital. I'll wait for you there. Consider it.
Since this world gives me a chance to use my talents, then I must make something of myself.
Mom, any news? Is GYSGCTZ dead? Was the Ye family raided?
That little bitch is still alive. Soon, she and Ye Jinghe are heading to the capital to take the Supervisory Division's second exam.
That loser, Liu Mingcheng. He couldn't even kill a merchant's daughter.
Keep your voice down. Even though he left for the capital, what if someone hears you?
Mom, why don't we go to the capital too? In this spring exam, I'll show the Ye family exactly what they've lost. Look who it is. So it's you two.
Acquaintances of yours, Brother Su?
More than that, these two. One is a lowly merchant shrew, and the other is a fraud who ranked dead last in the provincial exam. They are also here to take this year's exam.
So we're on the main street. I thought we had stumbled into a village entrance full of gossips.
You!
Let me tell you, this is the last time you disrespect me. I hope next time we meet you'll obediently kneel and respectfully call me Your Excellency.
You shrew! This time I'll definitely show you who calls who Your Excellency.
Maybe I should take the exam in a few years. I don't want you to be laughed at.
Second brother, do you trust me?
Of course. You're brilliant, fourth sister.
I've read all your essays. I believe in this exam. You will succeed.
Even if I fail, I can't back down out of cowardice and let down your faith in me.
May my grandson achieve top honors and make a name for himself.
I won't let you down, grandmother.
Old madam, miss, young master passed. He placed 28th.
I passed. Grandmother, I passed.
Go get the silver. Reward them. Reward everyone.
Thank you, old madam.
Tomorrow is your second exam for the Supervisory Bureau. Are you ready?
I'll give it my all.
How could I be third? You must have read it wrong. I should be first. And then at the palace exam, I'd be named the top scholar, sweeping all 3 exams. Famous overnight.
But you really are third, and the second Yi-sun is 28th.
That loser actually passed too.
It's not just him. The ex-fiancée you despise, barring any surprises, tomorrow at the Supervisory Bureau, she'll definitely secure a spot. Are you going to let a woman step all over you?
What do you mean, General Liu?
We team up and destroy her. Daring to meddle in my Southwest affairs, I'll make sure she dies a miserable death.
At your command, General.
Xiaoyu, is she the one you mentioned? The one who found the flaws in the military supply case? A woman?
Yes, Your Majesty, it is her.
The top candidate in this final exam is Ye.
Your Majesty. Your Majesty. The candidates have gathered outside. They want to report Ye Sishu for cheating in the first exam.
I despise cheating above all else. Bring them in.
We pay our respects to your majesty. Long live the emperor.
You said Ye Sishu cheated. Do you have proof?
Your Majesty, Ye Sishu was originally my fiancée, but she used her connection with young Master Huang Fu to get first place. This matter is known to everyone in Gusu. Now, in this final exam, I suspect there's also foul play.
Stop spouting nonsense.
I have proof. General Liu has all the witnesses and evidence ready. Let's see how you clear your name this time.
Since you doubt Monsieur's talent, Your Majesty, why not have the 6 ministries randomly pick a ledger and let Ye Zishu audit it here?
No wonder they say beauties look best under a lamp. In this dim nightlight, you really do look even better.
Do I look good?
Yes, you do.
Tomorrow is the final exam.
I'm ready.
Remember, what you need to prepare for isn't just the exam, but using Su Xiaosheng to audit the Southwest's ledgers.
Very well. Recently, censors reported the Southwest Army for phantom payrolls. Guards, go to the Ministry of War and fetch the Southwest's ledgers for this year.
It's fine. The Ministry of War's accounts aren't like ordinary ones. Ye Zishu definitely won't figure it out. Then I'll take the chance to frame her. She's dead meat today.
Your Majesty, I've finished the calculations.
What are the results?
The total amount is correct, but the Southwest Army's annual military expenses are not just 3 times the other 3 armies, but also take up half the Treasury's annual revenue.
Are you sure?
I am.
Very well. The Southwest Army cries poverty to me every day. I thought the court hadn't allocated enough funds. Turns out they are just greedy.
Your Majesty, I'm willing to take the supervisory department to the Southwest to investigate.
Granted. Ye Zishu, from this day forth you are appointed as a secondary 6th-rank investigating commissioner. Take the accountants and go with Xiao Yu to audit the Southwest's accounts.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Your Majesty, Ye Zishu, she...
What about me?
Lord Ye is truly talented. This commoner misunderstood. Please be magnanimous and forgive me. Useless trash.
General, we should head back to the Southwest and report to the Marshal.
General Liu, you promised to help me in the palace exam.
You think you can be top scholar?
General!
Son, are you okay? Those damn snobs. Once my son becomes top scholar, you'll all be kissing up to us.
Mother, I will become top scholar by any means necessary.
Good.
Please come in, Monsieur. The young master is inside.
In this room, any random item is worth as much as half our storehouse.
I really am his best wingman.
Who's there? Monsieur, do you have a habit of barging into men's bathrooms?
Is this your bathroom?
Monsieur, I'm a young man. And a healthy one, too. Don't let this happen again. Tidy up and come to the study.
Actually, I came here today to ask for your help.
What is it?
As you've seen, Su Xiaosheng is devious, but he is indeed quite talented, so I'm worried if he really becomes the top scholar, he'll use dirty tricks against the Ye family.
This is a decree issued by the Emperor. Su Xiaosheng is eager to be the top scholar. He won't pass up any chance to guess the Emperor's intentions, and the Emperor hates it most when people presume to guess his mind.
That's great. So Mr. Huang Fu already had a plan in mind.
I promised you I'd keep the Ye family safe.
Well then, thank you.
You're welcome.
Lu Yun, stop right there. Son, take a look at this. I paid a fortune for this. It's the Emperor's decrees from the past 3 years. Study them carefully.
But guessing the Emperor's mind is a serious crime.
The palace exam is meant to select those who best fit the Emperor's mind. If you don't tell, who would know you guessed his thoughts? Becoming the top scholar is what matters now.
You're right, Mother. I'll study them carefully.
Second brother. I heard from Mr. Huang Fu, the Emperor dislikes opportunists. He prefers someone like you, loyal and honest. So for this palace exam, you just need to answer truthfully.
Fourth sister, I'll do my best.
I believe in you. As long as you can get the Emperor's favor, even if I'm not in the capital, no one will dare to mess with our family.
The topic for this palace exam is, what is the foundation of Great Yu?
The title of top scholar will surely be mine.
Your Majesty, why are you so angry?
Look at this. This man from Gusu, Su Xiaosheng. He dared to guess my thoughts.
Your Majesty, his character is flawed. He is indeed unfit for high office.
Honestly, with his talent, the top three would surely have a spot for him. Now here is an honest man. And he answered well. In that case, the spot in the top 3 shall go to him.
Your nephew thinks it's excellent.
In this palace examination, the top scholar personally appointed by the Emperor is Wei Ganlin. Thank you, Your Majesty. The second scholar of this year's examination is Du Youde.
Thank you, Your Majesty. It's fine. Maybe there was a slight mistake. Appointing me as the third place, the third scholar, is also acceptable.
The third scholar of this year's examination is Ye Jinghe.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
How could this be? How could I not be selected? And Ye Jinghe made it instead? Impossible. It must be you who made His Majesty change my top scholar rank. I won't accept this. I demand justice.
Insolent. Are you doubting Xiao Yu or questioning me?
I wouldn't dare. I wouldn't dare.
I see you have a lot of nerve. Tell you what, you don't have to follow the rule that second-class scholars start as 6th-rank officials anymore. Just go to the Imperial Academy and be a 9th-rank clerk.
I'm a second class. It was you. You baited me on purpose. You set me up. I have no grudge against you. Why would you do this? Could it be you? You.
I did it on purpose. So you'd better remember, from now on, if you ever mention her name again, I will skin you alive myself.
Your grandson lived up to your expectations. Fourth sister, without you, I wouldn't be here today. I will always have your back.
Such good children. Someone, reward them.
Thank you, old madam.
Today, you are setting off for the Southwest. Be very careful.
That's right. We only want you to be safe and sound.
Lord Ye, are you ready?
I'm ready. I will defeat all evil forces and protect the people of Great U. I'm so stupid. I really am. I don't even have a roof over my head, yet I dare dream of protecting the people of Great U?
Don't worry. Just one more day, and we will reach Sun City, where the Southwest Army is stationed.
Assassins! Wait here.
If you don't want to die, get the hell out.
Fall back!
Are you okay?
I told you I'd protect you. Don't worry about me.
Huang Fu Xiaoyu! Huang Fu Xiaoyu! The Southwest Army's accounts better be perfectly clean, or else I'm gonna smash your heads in.
You couldn't even kill a woman. How dare you scream?
Commander, it was that Huang Fu Xiaoyu.
Commander, General Liu, Lord Yi of the Inspection Bureau has led a group of accountants with the Emperor's edict into our Southwest Army camp to audit our accounts.
You have 5 minutes to bring all the Southwest Army's account books right here. Otherwise, you'll be charged with defying the Emperor's edict.
Men, bring the account books.
Tell the Southwest Army's entire accounting staff to be on standby. Any delay when summoned means defying the Emperor. Bring it here.
Accountant Ye, here is your meal.
Wait a minute. Call the Vanguard Camp's accountant.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am?
Let me ask you, when the Southwest Army lost 5,000 soldiers, which month was it?
To answer you, ma'am, it was in April, 5 years ago.
Then why for May and June does the military payroll remain the same as April? You're collecting ghost pay.
Please understand, ma'am. It's exactly because 5,000 soldiers died that our commander secretly diverted the May and June payroll to comfort the orphans of the fallen. The commander did this for a noble cause.
It's all my fault. I'll head to the capital now to plead guilty. The fake ledgers prepared for that girl. Are they ready?
Don't worry. I found the best accountants to cook the books on the military payroll. She will definitely notice it.
This girl is eager to prove herself, so she'll definitely expose us. Then I can perfectly play the sympathy card and conveniently win over the hearts of the Southwest people.
Commander Song, please get up.
Yes, Commander.
When I left for here, the Emperor instructed me that if the ghost pay was used to comfort the fallen soldiers, there would be no punishment but a reward instead. Men, announce the Emperor's decree. Reward him for treating the fallen's families well.
Thank the Emperor for his grace. Thank you, Accountant Ye, for your understanding.
You're all dismissed.
Yes.
Did you really think putting such a flawed ledger in front of me would fool me? This is just the beginning. Just you wait.
That little brat. With just one word, she ruined what I've planned for years.
It's fine if she only found the ghost payroll, but I fear she found more.
She came here yesterday looking for blood. How could she just let us off so easily? She must have found something. Quick, don't let her leave the camp. Got it.
What the Southwest Army embezzled is probably not just a few months' military pay, but rather the blood and sweat of the entire Southwest.
Accountant Ye, I want to confess about the ghost payroll. Please come with me.
Bitch. You asked for this.
How dare you touch the envoy? Is the Southwest Army planning a rebellion?
She seduced me first.
Ye Zishu, how dare you?
I just did. General Liu, you'd better pray the Southwest Army's accounts have no other issues, or I'll oversee your execution myself.
Young Master Huang Fu, it's not that we want to bully Lord Ye. It's just that before the accounts are fully audited, she cannot leave. It's the rules, you see?
What if I insist on taking her away today?
This. The Great. The Emperor actually gave you command of the Imperial Guards.
Commander Song, do you still want to fight?
Fighting the Imperial Guards is treason. I wouldn't dare.
Let's go.
Commander, are we just letting them go? I highly doubt they can find anything. If they find nothing.
I'm fine. I dragged you into this mess. So, from now on, your business is my business.
My lord, we've arrived at the inn.
Master Huang Fu, you should head back. You have important matters. This is a ledger recording the Southwest Army's grain purchase prices.
Any problems with it?
Yes, huge problems.
Here is your meal, Accountant Yi.
The ledger says they bought brown rice, but the soldiers are actually eating the more expensive polished rice. Songbin doesn't seem like the type who would pay out of his own pocket to improve the soldiers' meals.
Go on.
The second suspicious point is their accounts are way too clean, yet they only expose the flaw of taking ghost soldiers' pay.
Besides using the ghost soldiers to buy people's loyalty, Songbin wants to cover up an even more terrifying truth.
Exactly.
Please leave one bag for us. I beg you. This is all we have left. Leave it for us. Please just let us keep one bag of brown rice. We have nothing left to eat at home.
Our master paying 3 coins for a peck of your rice is already a blessing. If you're really out of rice, you can go buy some.
But the grain shop is so expensive. 20 coins a peck. How can I afford that? Have some pity. Please leave me one bag of rice.
Stop your nonsense. Hand over the rice. How dare you! Our Master Wang is Commander Song's brother-in-law. All the military rations in Southwest City are supplied by our Wang family. You dare stop our Wang family from collecting rice? Do you have a death wish?
I actually do have a death wish. I'll head to your estate right now to find it.
Take them away.
What are you doing? Let go!
Are they forcing you to sell?
Not exactly. The land belongs to Master Wang. The crops we grow are supposed to be his, too.
That's not right. Didn't the Imperial Court allocate the land for you to farm?
But the officials drove us out and sold all the land to Master Wang.
Now I know what truth they are trying to cover up.
We found these at the Wang estate, his grain trading ledgers with the Southwest camp. How soon can you finish them?
Is it urgent?
Songbin will find out very soon. He might do something desperate.
Assassins!
Just keep reading. I'll handle things out here.
These ledgers show exactly how Songbin and his corrupt gang exploit the people. We must take them all.
Into the mountains.
You idiot! You actually let them take the ledgers right from your house!
But didn't we already burn them all?
They don't have any evidence anyway. Consider yourself lucky this time.
Should we still have them?
No need. Since they walked into the miasma forest themselves, why should I do it myself and leave room for gossip? Men, seal off that mountain. Within 3 days, we can go in and collect their corpses.
I hope they die quickly. Please don't let them find that place.
This is the Southwest's famous miasma forest. Here. It's an antidote.
You planned all along to hide in this forest.
I decided it when I brought Master Wang back.
The poppy from Piao is truly some good stuff. Let's plant more tomorrow.
Yeah. Once my brother-in-law gets those nobles hooked,
They'll be eating out of our hands.
this good stuff. Where is it? It's in the western miasma forest. Tell me, what did you find in Wang's accounts?
They are corrupt. Master Wang uses low prices to force people to sell their rice. Then, Songbin uses seized land to trade for Wang's rice. It's a pure profit for free. Only the commoners in the middle are squeezed from both ends.
But didn't you say those soldiers don't eat brown rice, but finer white rice?
The Southwest Army isn't united. Their hands are tied. This fine rice is hush money. Otherwise, the locals would have dared to resist. The officials and the army are in cahoots.
Damn them. It's a pity. These charges aren't enough for an immediate execution.
Songbin is arrogant. Right now, outside the mountain, their guard must be down. You take Lord Ye's findings to see the Emperor right now.
Master, aren't you going back?
I want to see just what this poppy that gets everyone hooked really is.
Poppies. Now there's a way to get them all beheaded. Just as I thought.
You know it?
It's a poison that can break the backbone of an entire nation.
It seems Songbin is bent on destroying Great Yu. Could it be that this is why my brother died in the Southwest?
Run, will you? Let me go! Let me go! I'll teach you to run.
I was wondering where you hid all these years. Turns out you scurried back to your hometown, making me look for you for so long. I'm gonna beat you to death right now.
God is watching. You slaughtered innocents and murdered young General Huang Fu. You'll rot in hell.
God. Here in the Southwest, Commander Song is God. Go to hell. Tell me, how did young General Huang Fu die?
Commander, why haven't we gone into the mountain and killed Huang Fu Xiaoyu and Song Sishu? I heard that a guard broke out of the siege and went to the capital last night.
What are you afraid of? Weren't the account books burned?
But that Ye Zishu never forgets what she sees.
Hurry up and get some men to disguise as assassins and go into the mountain.
Since it's come to this, it's either they die or we do.
Commander, I'll personally lead the troops into the mountain.
Get up.
You're from the capital, right? You came here to help us commoners and clear the young general's name, right?
We're here to investigate the case of the 5,000 soldiers.
There were no 5,000 soldiers. The ones who died were the 5,000 commoners from our village. After they entered the village, they burned, killed, and looted. They committed all kinds of atrocities. Young General Huang Fu rushed here, fought alone, and died of exhaustion.
So it wasn't because of Wu Qingyun's corruption that 5,000 soldiers died. It was because Songbin coveted that hidden poppy field that he orchestrated this massacre.
Young master, Liu Mingcheng led his men into the mountains.
If I'm going to die, I'll take a few down with me.
I won't let you die. Where are the men of the rear guard?
At your command!
Follow me into battle. Don't worry. I won't let you die.
You really did find out the truth. Too bad it's too late. Just like back then, like your young, promising, and passionate older brother, you'll die a miserable death.
Where are the soldiers of the rear guard?
I am here. Rear guard. Are you crazy? You are Commander Song's soldiers, and my pawns! How dare you take orders from Huang Fu Xiaoyu?
We are indeed Commander Song's soldiers, but we have also received young General Huang Fu's kindness. We are men of conscience and justice. Follow me to kill the enemy.
Don't worry, Lord Ye. My lord knew this day would come the moment he caught Master Wang. Everything will be fine.
Then let's return to the city immediately and catch Songbin.
I knew the rear guard was a problem. Damn Ye Zishu. She came and ruined my plan to win them over. Hurry up! I'm going to Biao to retire.
Commander, Lord Ye has an edict and is coming in.
Wait, how does she have so many edicts? I won't see her. Just say I'm sick.
Yes, sir.
Naturally, it's because His Majesty trusts me and gave me a blank edict.
I can't believe the Emperor gave you a blank imperial edict.
This journey to the southwest is full of danger, but the people need you. You must not back down.
We will gladly serve the people and risk our lives.
This is a blank imperial edict. You may act as you see fit.
Get down here right now. Neil, Sung Bin, do you know your crimes?
What crimes have I committed? Those grain trades were all done by the accountant.
Bring him in! Do you really think the Inspection Bureau is useless? You colluded with your brother-in-law, embezzled public funds, and oppressed the people. I've sent the evidence to the capital. You conspired with Biao State to make drugs, intending to rebel. For this, you killed 5,000 villagers to pass off as soldiers, and you even killed General Huang Fu. I have survivors from back then as witnesses, and that poppy field as physical evidence. To cover up killing civilians for credit, you lured Wu Qingyun into crime, caused the military supply tragedy, and killed the Wu family, over 100 people. Your crimes just keep piling up.
No, I did use Wu Qingyun, but I wasn't the one who wanted them dead.
Then who was it?
Aren't you smart? Then go find out. Even if you find out, so what? The dead can't come back to life. Instead, it's scum like me who lived until now. Today's humiliation is your karma.
Drag him out. Read his crimes out loud, so that everyone can humiliate him.
Songbin's crimes are heinous. He knowingly broke the law. Anyone passing by can beat this corrupt official.
You corrupt bastard!
Ye Zishu, how dare you use illegal punishment on me?
How can you call this illegal punishment? I just wanted you to get a little closer to the people you govern.
You! Just go to hell! Get lost, you corrupt scum!
Release me! I know where the young General Huang Fu is buried.
Where?
Just right there. Under the field where we planted poppies.
How could you let a general who protected the people of Dayu from harm become fertilizer for the very poppies that broke the backs of our people?
He's dead anyway.
Make him kneel here. Until the execution order from the capital arrives, he's not to move an inch.
Yeah, Zishu, you broke your promise. I'm a general too. I fought and killed enemies too. I protected the people too.
You corrupt dog! Beat him to death! Rot in hell! Go to hell! No mercy for him!
I am a general of the Southwest. You dare to kill me? You're just like your useless brother, always meddling.
Destroy the flower field. Collect the bones of all the loyal souls buried here. Use the blood of sinners like Song Bin to pay tribute to them.
His old wounds haven't healed, and he has new ones. His fever won't go down. If it doesn't break by morning, I fear for his life.
His fever isn't breaking. He's already taken his medicine. We just need to keep cooling him down and give him electrolyte water. Hansu, boil some water and make some perilla plum drink. Huang Fu Xiao Yu. Please don't die.
GYSGCTZ.
皇父小友.
Is that what you call me?
Young Master Huang Fu, you're all right.
All thanks to Essie.
That nickname is way too intimate. Does he have feelings for me?
Young Master, we brought Songbin before the graves of the 5,000 villagers. At that moment, he knew he had no way out, and bit his tongue to end his life.
Then bury him under the path before the graves, to be trampled on for all eternity.
Understood.
Asi deserves the most credit this time. I've sent a memorial to the capital for your reward. Congratulations in advance, official Ye, on your upcoming promotion.
You handled this case beautifully. Ye Shu, you are loyal to the country and hold true justice in your heart. You are promoted to rank 5 Deputy of the Censorate, and granted the title of Grand Calculator.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Xiao Yu, you are as brave and fearless as Deputy Ye. Together with her, you have rooted out a cancer from the court. I grant you the title of Marquis Anbang.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Your brother's remains are back in the capital.
My brother once said he wished to be buried at home.
Go back and hold his funeral. Make it a proper one.
Thank you, Your Majesty. Mother, I brought my brother's remains back.
What good is that? I want my eldest son alive. You were supposed to go to the Southwest. He died in your place. What right do you have to come back alive?
If coming back alive is a crime, then the soldiers who survived the battlefield, are they all guilty too?
What do you know?
I know. What you just said, madam, not only taints the brotherhood between Xiao Yu and your eldest son, but also insults his bravery in fighting and dying for the people. Besides, when your eldest son went to war, did Xiao Yu scheme against him? No. It's because the eldest son felt Xiao Yu was too young. He went to the palace to beg the emperor to change the edict. So, Xiao Yu did nothing wrong.
What right do you have to interfere in my family affairs?
Because she is the woman I love. I have brought my brother's remains back. Please, Mother, give him a proper funeral.
Xiao Yu.
What did you mean by what you just said?
Which part?
The part about your sweetheart.
Naturally, it means that I already have Atsi in my heart. I wonder if Atsi feels the same way.
He really means it. Don't ancient men have multiple wives and concubines? But he's really good-looking, and has a great body, and he's so good at fighting. His eyelashes are so long, too. Miss, you need to hurry back. Second young master was almost burned alive. Old madam coughed up blood and fainted. How could this happen? I heard it's because someone thought you were auditing the 6 ministries, so they set fire to the Ministry of Revenue's record room. But second young master risked his life to save the ledgers.
Miss! Luyun, go fetch an imperial doctor at once.
Yes, sir.
Asi, don't panic. Head back first. I'll go to the palace right now to report to the emperor. I won't let the arsonist get away with this.
Okay.
Don't let them burn.
Without the ledgers, fourth sister won't be able to audit the accounts.
Second brother, fourth miss. You must find the culprit for second young master.
Grandmother, second brother did this all for me. Silly child. Your second brother is a Ministry of Revenue official. Managing the ledgers is his duty. How can you blame yourself? What you need to do is audit the accounts thoroughly and root out those corrupt officials.
I definitely won't let them get away. Your Majesty.
At ease, Ye Xiaoqing. Now that the Ministry of Revenue's ledgers are burned, is there any way to check the 6 ministries' accounts?
Your Majesty, they only burned the subledgers. Do we have the annual general ledgers in the palace?
Yes. But they are just general figures.
That's enough.
Really?
I can use mathematical deduction instead of the original auditing. They want to muddy the waters, right? Then I'll take this chance to thoroughly check every department's accounts.
Good. This matter will be handled by Ye Xiaoqing.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Xiao Yu, you will be responsible for Ye Xiaoqing's safety during this mission.
Yes, Your Majesty.
I'm here to audit the accounts by the Emperor's order. From now on, the 6 ministries must bring all their subledgers here. Anyone who hides or conceals them will be punished for defying the imperial decree.
A mere woman dares to intrude our government office. A hen crowing in the morning, it ruins the court's discipline.
Exactly. Get out of the 6 ministries. This is a place for men to work.
Get out!
Get out!
Anyone who defies the decree will be killed on the spot.
You dare!
Who else wants to test me?
You can look down on women, but I hope later when I find your fake accounts, you'll still have the backbone to stand and talk to me. Bring the ledgers. Someone, go invite Eunuch Hu, the Chief of Internal Affairs by the Emperor's side.
Are our books balanced?
Don't worry, the numbers add up perfectly. GYSGCTZ will never find out. For a single project, we withdrew funds from the Emperor's private treasury and the Ministry of Revenue. After all, the Ministry of Revenue's records were all burned, weren't they?
Once this is over, we'll find a way to kick that woman out of the court. A woman in office is so unfair to all the men who study so hard.
Exactly.
Lord Ye, what do you need me for?
You are a person of the Emperor. I shouldn't have disturbed you. But you and the Minister of Works embezzled the Emperor's silver together. I must ask about this clearly.
Mind your words. How could I betray the Emperor?
Your private treasury account book says the Ministry of Works took 150,000 taels from you last year. But the account book of the Ministry of Works says this money was taken from the Ministry of Revenue. If you are not lying, could it be that the Ministry of Works made a fake account book to frame you?
What a dog, Lee! How dare he slander me?
Eunuch Hu!
You old dog lair! How dare you fake the accounts to frame me for embezzling the Emperor's silver! I'll kill you!
What? GYSGCTZ actually has the private treasury's books.
Stop fighting! Stop!
Faking it out!
Stop fighting! Faking evidence to frame me!
So you suspect the arsonists are from the Ministry of Works?
I'm not sure, but that old man from the ministry is the most annoying. So I checked his books first. Too bad his fake accounts were so easy to see through.
GYSGCTZ, this is an abuse of power. I will report you tomorrow.
Since the ministry's accounts are in dispute, starting tomorrow, the supervisory department will step in and thoroughly audit all of your books first.
You! Nonsense! Cooking the books! I'll kill you!
Stop hitting him! Eunuch!
Lord Lee!
I underestimated this woman. We can't let her investigate further.
But Marquis Anbang is guarding her so tightly, we can't even get close to her.
Women are all timid and vain. Tomorrow, just wait for a good show.
I want my daddy!
Drag her away!
Lord Ye, you forced my husband to his death! How are our family going to survive?
How is this poisonous woman different from a cruel official? I can't believe such a person exists in the world. Her methods are simply vicious. Women should be chaste, submissive, and quiet. She's a disgrace to our ancestors. She should be drowned in a pond.
If anyone slanders Lord Ye again, slap them 30 times.
Everyone, Lord Zhou was exposed for corruption by Lord Yi and committed suicide out of guilt. Lord Yi can close the case now.
I just pointed out the ministry's fraud yesterday, and today he confesses and kills himself. Was he scared to death or forced to die? You know the answer yourself. If you were truly sad for him, you should ask who forced him to write this. And as for you, your colleague died right in front of you, yet you're just blaming my gender. With those ugly faces of yours, how dare you point your fingers at me?
Are you flying into a rage, Lord Yi, because everyone is calling you vicious?
Not at all. I'm too busy executing corrupt officials. I truly deserve to be called vicious. Guards, bring me all the ministry's accounts. I'm auditing them right now.
Don't overthink it. His death has nothing to do with you. I've handed it to the Dali court to investigate.
I know. I just want to expose everyone with a guilty conscience.
Minister Li, something happened. My personal servants have all been taken by Marquis Anbang for questioning.
Marquis Anbang, what is the meaning of this?
Shi Sui, Director of the Ministry of Works. You forced the recorder to confess and commit suicide. The evidence is conclusive. Arrest him immediately.
Minister Li! Minister Li! Minister Li!
It's fine. Lord Qi will never betray me.
To think there's a villain like Qi Siwei in the ministry, I'm truly concerned about Minister Li's safety. Guards, starting today, guard Minister Li around the clock. Don't let anyone come near him. Until Xiao Qingye finishes auditing all the accounts.
Yes, sir.
Marquis Anbang, this is an abuse of power.
I'll wait for you to report me to the Emperor.
You! It's fine. It was just a coincidence that she found the fake accounts. Everyone in the ministry is corrupt. I doubt they'd dare to convict me. When the time comes, I'll make sure she dies a horrible death.
Pack up all the accounts. Tell the ministry officials to go with me to see the Emperor. Reporting to Your Majesty, I've finished auditing the Ministry of Works' accounts. There are a few questions I need to ask the officials of the Ministry of Works in your presence.
Granted.
Thank you, Your Majesty. Where is the director of the Yuheng Department?
That's me.
In July of the year before last, the King of Zhenhai commissioned the palace to fire Celadon porcelain. The bill was 140,000 taels. Did you record this?
Yes.
This money was drawn from the Ministry of Revenue?
Answer properly.
Yes, from the Ministry of Revenue.
Then why does the Ministry of Revenue's account show that the King of Zhenhai paid this money? You charged twice for the same batch of porcelain?
I just misrecorded it.
Then, in May of the same year, you supplied the Wei Yuan army with 100,000 pairs of padded boots, totaling 400,000 taels. But the Wei Yuan army never even saw those boots. Did you misrecord this too?
How dare you?
Where is the director of the Tuntian Department? Where is the vice director of the Yingshan Department? Everyone in the Ministry of Works is corrupt. Tell me, Minister Li, as the head of this ministry, dare you claim you had no part in it?
Your Majesty, I'm innocent.
Did you hear that? Your minister is throwing you under the bus.
You little bitch.
Your Majesty, I gave false testimony because the minister forced me to. If I refused, he and Lord Qi were going to kill me. Your Majesty.
You dare slander me? Aren't you afraid for your family?
Your Majesty, Minister Li not only embezzled the funds for celadon and boots, but also for the silk procurement. And he falsified the quantities. All in all, he took at least 2 million taels of silver, Your Majesty.
I have treated you well. Great Yu's officials are paid the highest in history. Why are you still so greedy?
Your Majesty, I didn't want to do this, but my son was lured into drug addiction. He is my only son.
Your son's life matters to you, but the people who died because of your corruption, do their lives mean nothing?
Where is the money? Where are the millions of taels of silver you embezzled?
I only took 100,000 taels. The rest is with Mi Yining at the Jiangnan River Administration.
Tell us what else you are hiding.
The one who suggested setting fire to the Ministry of Revenue and intentionally tried to burn Deputy Minister Ye's brother to death was someone from the Jiangnan River Administration.
Intentionally trying to kill my second brother? Why?
It likely wasn't aimed at Lord Yi, but at you, Deputy Minister Yi. As to exactly why, I do not know.
In that case, we shall go to Jiangnan and investigate.
Very well. Deputy Minister Ye and Marquis Anbang will go to Jiangnan to thoroughly investigate this case, as Your Majesty commands. As for the rest of you, taking bribes and perverting the law and disregarding human life, Minister Li Da, you are sentenced to drink poisoned wine. The others will be dealt with according to the laws of Dayu. Have your properties confiscated and be exiled.
Your Majesty, please spare our lives! Your Majesty, spare our lives, please!
Your Majesty, Su Xiaosheng, clerk of the Hanlin Academy, wishes to report the Jiangnan Riverway office for corruption.
Bring him in. Bring him in.
I pay my respects, Your Majesty. I wish to report the Water Transport Commissioner under Governor Mi, Lin Pingzhi, for bribery and exploiting the people for the governor.
How do you know this?
Because Lin Pingzhi is my own uncle. Don't push me too far.
Just a rank 9 official. Stop putting on airs.
I'll remember you. Don't let me see you again.
Son, do you dare to take a gamble? The Emperor is thoroughly investigating the Ministry of Works corruption case. He will definitely investigate the Riverway governor. If you go now to report your uncle who collects wealth for Governor Mi, it'll be a great merit.
Will the Emperor think that I am disloyal and unfilial?
This is called placing righteousness above family. It's the ultimate loyalty. Besides, your uncle's family has ignored us, mother and son, for so many years. They didn't care about us at all. This can be considered their retribution.
Mother, you are right. In the past, I had no power or influence, so I dared not report him. Only now have I found the opportunity to place righteousness above family.
Good. For such loyalty to the court, I shall reward you.
Lord Su first schemed to break his engagement, and now reports his own kin. With such ruthlessness, I believe the execution supervisor is perfect for Lord Su.
Your Majesty,
My dear Su, you shall also serve as the rank 7 execution supervisor.
Aren't you going to thank His Majesty?
Thank you, Your Majesty.
No time to lose. We'll set off tomorrow.
All right.
Deputy Minister Ye. It seems there's one question you haven't answered. It naturally means that Asi is already in my heart. I wonder if Asi feels the same way.
Me? Help?
You dare assassinate someone at the palace gates. You're asking for death.
Hansu, weren't you settled at the Dingguo Duke's estate? Why are you being hunted down?
Yesterday, my aunt came to take me to our hometown, but on the way, she tried to poison me. I barely managed to escape, but who knew she still wouldn't let me go?
Who is your aunt?
The former Jiangnan Circuit Water Transport Commissioner Lin Pingzhu's wife. I know why the people from the Jiangnan Circuit are targeting me now, because they are involved in the Jiangnan military supplies case.
Pack your bags immediately. We are leaving for Jiangnan right now.
Let's go.
Doctor, be a bit gentler with the medicine. Bear with it. Don't waste the medicine. This golden jade ointment is a precious gift rewarded by the Emperor for Deputy Minister Yi's great contributions.
I knew it. My fourth sister is the best.
Sishu.
Grandmother.
Don't worry about home. Go. It's very hard for a woman to become an official. You must truly cherish this opportunity.
I'll definitely avenge second brother, and I will grow into a great tree strong enough to shelter the Ye family.
The Emperor not rewarding you now is actually for your own good.
What do you mean, Mother?
Mi Yining is a ruthless man. Ye Zishu and the others definitely won't make it back alive. Once they're dead, if you were heavily rewarded, wouldn't you become a huge target?
But what if they do make it back alive?
That would be even better. You'd be credited for your report and share the glory with them.
Take a look at Mi Yining's profile. The Mi family can be considered the top family in Dayu. It won't be easy to crack this tough nut.
We won't investigate Mi Yining yet. We'll start with the small fry around him. Once the small fry are cleared, we'll go after him. We take out the pawns to get the king.
Who's your target?
Lin Pingzhi. The ledgers at Mi Yining's place are definitely fake. I need a different ledger. Doesn't matter from where. As long as we have a comparison, we can spot the flaws.
The logs for all water trades are definitely fake, but the docks must have an independent ledger.
I want the docks ledger.
Welcome, Imperial Envoy. The Yamen's ledgers have already been placed in your office. Please feel free to review them. Today, why don't I see Minister Ye? Could it be that the girl is truly terrified and doesn't dare to show up?
Minister Ye is not here. There's no rush for the governor's ledgers.
Governor, we have a huge problem. Minister Ye actually took the Imperial Guards and barged into the Lin residence. She's checking their ledgers first.
I just arrived in Jinling. Aren't you going to show some hospitality, Governor Mi?
Well, I wouldn't dare neglect you. Marquis Anbang, this way, please. I'd really like to see how tough you really are.
The Lin accounts haven't been doctored yet. If she finds any issues, we'll be in big trouble.
My lord, Governor Mi can't make it, but he gave the order to kill her.
That's good.
Lord Lin, you'd better wait right here. Should I happen to die in your home, challenging Imperial authority will result in your family's execution. You won't escape that.
You're joking, Imperial Envoy. Who dare kill an Imperial Envoy? It'll be dark in just 4 hours. The weather is dry. If you knock over a candle and burn to death, don't blame me.
It's getting late. Does the Imperial Envoy need a guest room?
No need. Once I send Lord Lin to prison, I'll head back to the inn to rest. Seize him!
I knocked over the candle by accident.
Of course I don't care if you burn down your own house. I'm arresting you for tax evasion and embezzling public funds.
How did you know? That's not right. My ledgers could never expose such an obvious flaw. You're framing me.
Last year, did you sell the River Administration's 620 carts of timber?
That's right.
But I checked the dock's records. You only brought in a total of 320 carts. So where did the remaining 300 carts come from? Did you and the River Administration embezzle public funds through fake transactions?
You even checked the dock's ledgers.
The ledgers Mi Yining has must be fake. I need a different ledger, no matter from where. As long as we can compare them, we can find the flaws.
The accounts for all water trades must be fake too, but the dock must have an independent ledger.
I need the dock's ledger.
Come, have another drink, Imperial Envoy. Please.
The timber yard was exposed. Lin Pingzhi has been arrested.
What?
Where are you going, Governor Mi?
Imperial Envoy, why ask when you already know?
Naturally, it's because my wine isn't finished yet. You can't leave.
Marquis, Xiao Qingye has arrived safely at the post house.
Good wine. Next time Governor Mi visits the capital, I will surely treat you to our famous wines.
Damn you, Xiao Qingye. Damn you, Marquis Anbang.
My lord, our top priority is to prevent Lin Pingji from selling us out.
Don't worry, he wouldn't dare. Make Lin Pingji kill himself, and then notify.
Yes, sir.
You dare cross me? I'll skin you alive.
Thinking about Lin Pingji?
Based on the fact he dared to murder me in broad daylight so ruthlessly, I guess Governor Mi, his partner, is no pushover either. Will he be killed tonight?
Knowing Mi Yining, he has his ways to make Lin Pingji willingly commit suicide.
Is he going to kiss me?
Atsi, why is your face so red?
You!
I'll take that as your answer. You have feelings for me, too.
I'm doomed. I can't focus on the accounts tonight.
Lord Ye, Lin Pingzhi killed himself. A crowd is gathered outside. People he had helped. They demand justice for him.
What's going on?
In Jiangnan waterways, bandits often rob ships, causing heavy losses to merchants. I heard that Lin Pingzhi, fearless of danger, helped them recover a lot of their goods.
Corrupt official! Corrupt official! Where is your conscience? You forced Lord Lin to death! How do you sleep at night?
Do you buy it?
Of course not.
So Lin Pingzhi helping these merchants must have been for profit. Guards, bring all the account books of the Commerce Bureau over here.
Looks like Mi Yining is about to shoot himself in the foot this time.
I finally know why Lin Pingzhi helped them.
Have breakfast first.
Marquis, something's wrong. The merchants outside signed a petition and went to the governor's mansion. Mi Yining sent someone to invite you over.
He's practically begging for a slap in the face. Don't blame me for showing no mercy.
Heaven sees all! We will never allow a good Lord Lin, such a good Lord Lin, to be such a good Lord Lin, to be killed by these corrupt officials. Governor Mi, please throw these corrupt officials into prison.
Corrupt officials! Corrupt officials! Corrupt officials!
Imperial envoys, forgive me. I didn't want it to come to this either. But listen, the public is outraged, so I have to ask you two envoys to stay in prison for a few days. Guards, escort the two envoys there.
I'd like to see you try.
Even an execution needs a trial first, Governor Mi. At least let me defend myself. Bring it up. Bring them in.
Bring what in?
Those porcelains. Why do they look exactly like the ones stolen from my family recently? The Dehua white porcelain.
And those rolls of Xiaying silk. They look just like a batch stolen by water bandits last year.
And that tea set too.
These are exactly the goods you lost.
Deputy, don't spout nonsense. Careful, you'll get someone killed.
Nonsense? The Lin family's and Merchant Bureau's ledgers record it very clearly. Last July, Gu family's ship was robbed, losing 56 sets of Dehua porcelain. But 3 days later, the Lin family's ledger suddenly showed 50 sets of Dehua porcelain in its purchase records.
Lord Lin helped me get back from the bandits. The white porcelain he recovered was exactly 6 sets.
Last December, Song family's ship was robbed, losing 50 rolls of Xiaoying silk. But 4 days later, the Lin family's ledger suddenly showed 40 rolls of Xiaoying silk in its purchase records.
Well, why couldn't it be goods the Lin family purchased themselves?
Other goods might be claimed as their own purchases, but the Song family's Xiaoying silk was from their small workshop, woven by themselves. After losing the goods, their small workshop shut down. So tell me, where did the Lin family get this stock?
Deputy Ye's right.
But why? But why would this happen?
Why would this happen? Because Lin Pingzhi colluded with the water bandits. May I ask, Governor Mi, as the governor of riverways for all of Jiangnan, were you completely unaware of your subordinates' actions?
It's all my fault for trusting Lin Pingzhi way too much. I didn't know he'd commit such a grave mistake. I am also at fault. I'll petition the court right now and ask to resign.
Indeed, you should.
You can't say that. Jinling suffers from floods every year. Isn't it the governor who year after year distributes food and medicine and settles the refugees? And what about the kids in the orphanage? He can't take care of everything. Yeah, Lin Pingzhi is the only one who made a mistake. Imperial Envoy, please don't wrong a good man.
Don't wrong a good man, right?
Since Governor Mi is such a good man.
Just doing my humble part, that's all.
Then returning the merchant's goods Lin seized will be entirely up to you.
I believe you will give the people a satisfactory answer.
Yes, absolutely right.
Most of those goods Lin Pingzhi offered up to me. Now, putting me in charge is just forcing me to cough up everything I took.
Governor Mi is truly so righteous. Let's give him a hand.
Bravo! It is only right!
My lord, are we really going to give it all away this time?
If I don't give it, the public support I've built for so long will be completely lost. The Ye family's merchant ships also pass through these waters, right? Since they like investigating water bandits so much, then let the water bandits play with them a bit.
I'll go to the water guard camp right now and ask General Zhou to arrange it.
Keep up.
What are you doing?
Someone reported you colluded with river bandits for murder and money. Search them.
How dare you! Dare to touch my carts delivering tributes for the Emperor. I will report to the officials and have you stripped of your rank.
Lord Ye.
Just making him spit out what he took is letting that old fox off way too easily.
Atsa, can you lend me a Yi family caravan? Mi Yining is ruthless and petty, so he'll definitely seek revenge. What do you think his revenge will look like?
As the river governor, he's connected to the river bandits, so targeting the Ye family's ships is his easiest move.
Exactly. Conveniently, Eunuch Hu is also in Jinling.
So, rather than waiting for his plot, we might as well set a trap for him.
Today, why are you alone?
This only concerns the Ye family, so naturally I came alone.
What is your grievance? State it quickly.
I accuse this dog of a general of colluding with river bandits and framing us.
Do you have any witnesses or evidence?
Everyone in Jinling answers to Governor Mi. Even if God himself came, no one would testify for him.
Of course I don't. But Marquis Anbang does.
When I was drilling the Imperial Guards, I wiped out the water bandits as well. Governor Mi, you don't mind my meddling, do you?
Governor Mi, give us an explanation!
These bandits have confessed to colluding with General Zhou. They robbed passing merchant ships and murdered for money. Is this evidence enough?
General Zhou, do you confess?
Outrageous!
My lord, General Zhou's father was trampled to death by a horse.
His children were also terrified. You should let General Joe go home to them.
Is that so?
I confess. I did it all alone. I deserve to die.
General Joe! Why did you do this? General Joe! Oh, General Joe. Since General Joe has confessed, guards, quickly, carry General Joe away. Give him a proper burial. Mess with me? You're still too green.
Husband?
Father.
Joe deserved to die. Don't take it to heart.
But I hate Mi Yining. He trampled on the law. And human lives. Let's go back. Doesn't he like pushing people to their deaths? Then let's wipe them all out.
Let's go.
Lord Mi, please wait. Administrator Wen Yuan, do you know your crime?
I'm not aware of any crime I've committed.
The envoy is auditing the accounts. Wen Yuan, kneel down. Go.
Last year, the account for the Nanhe embankment repair was done by you?
Yes, it was.
As Lord Mi's most trusted administrator, I suppose an account from just a year ago is still fresh in your mind?
Of course. It started on September 20th last year. On October 13th, out of pity for the people, Lord Mi paid out of his own pocket for over 700 buckets of sticky rice mortar with better adhesion. Therefore, on October 15th, it was completed.
You're lying!
My lady, I'm innocent! It's all recorded in the books. If Minister Yi doesn't believe me, you can verify it yourself.
Starting from October 7th last year, it rained for 10 days straight. Tell me, how did you pour the mortar and build the embankment?
Anyone stepping within 3 paces of Minister Ye will be charged with murdering an imperial envoy and executed on the spot.
Throw Magistrate Wen into the dungeon. Interrogate him thoroughly.
Marquis Anbang, you should know when to show mercy. I don't want to be enemies with the Duke of Dingguo's estate.
Too bad. I don't mind having one more enemy like you.
You! You've gone too far. Men! Pass down the order. At all costs. Kill them.
Die. Scared?
A little.
I'm a bit late for that now. But don't worry. Men! I forgot to tell you. The Southwest Rear Guard Camp is now under my command.
Awaiting your orders, General.
Kill.
Retreat. Stop right there.
Who are you?
Spare me, my lord. I'm from the Riverway office, a minor official fixing dams. I came here because I noticed the nearby Branch River is about to burst its banks, so I came to check. I definitely wasn't spying on you nobles.
Nonsense! The Jinling River was just repaired this year. How could it burst?
The government lied. Not only did they cut corners, they didn't even repair the dams for the commoners. Once it bursts, the wealthy district in the north won't be affected, but our people in the south, I'm afraid none will make it out alive.
Can you guarantee that every word you said is the truth?
I can. But, can you save the people of Jinling?
If an imperial envoy doesn't dare, no one in this world will.
So you must be Imperial Envoy Ye.
I am, and I'm the one who dares to take on the river office, but I need you to testify. Are you willing?
I am. My parents, and the villagers, simply can't leave Jinling. As long as I can give them a chance to live, I will risk my life.
Good. Meet me at the riverbank tomorrow.
The Emperor is truly determined to investigate me. He actually gave the Southwest Rear Guard Army to Huangfu Xiaoyu.
Vice Minister Yi sent word, saying tomorrow. You should take us to the riverbank to answer her. So, should we go or not?
Not going means defying a decree. How could we not go? You three won't make the same mistake as Magistrate Wen, will you?
We know the accounts we manage like the back of our hands. There will be no mistakes.
Go notify the people who support me. As long as Ye Tzu dies at the hands of the angry mob, I'd like to see if Marquis Anbang's blade will strike down the commoners.
As expected of a capital envoy, she's really putting on airs. Even the governor is being bossed around.
Where is Magistrate Wang?
I am here.
The year before last, on both sides of this river for the dam construction, you spent a total of 450,000 taels of silver. Is that correct?
Yes. We used 230 carts of timber, 2,700 bags of gravel, and 1,860 buckets of sticky rice mortar. We built 3,000 feet on the south bank, and the north bank dam was built 3,000 feet.
You're lying.
Are you doubting me, Lord Ye? Death before dishonor. If you don't apologize, I'd rather die today. The office accounts are flawless. On the north bank, we even put on a show. She definitely has no proof.
I'll send someone to verify Li Zimu's identity. Asi, you should finish reviewing the river office's accounts first.
You saw Li Zimu? You know him? Back then, my dad heard from Li Zimu that the Jinling North Bank Dam was in danger of breaking, so he took out all his savings to fix it.
It seems the real reason for Wu Qingyun's death might be linked to that dam construction.
I hope in a moment you still have the courage to die.
My lord, I found the evidence, my lord. My lord, Minister Ye, take a look. These are stones I got from the south and north banks. The south ones still have edges, so they haven't been washed for long. But the north ones have been washed smooth, meaning the dam was built 5 or 6 years ago.
Why is that?
Because the North Dam was built 6 years ago by the Gusu prefect, Wu Qingyun. And you faked the construction and embezzled government funds. That's a capital offense.
Get up! Get up!
Anyone who dares to stop Minister Ye's investigation will be killed without mercy. I will take full responsibility for it.
It seems I am truly getting old. So many oversights. Looks like when I go back, I'll have to write a memorial of apology. He's just a magistrate. If he dies, so be it. I'll just train another one.
Where is Magistrate Wu?
I am here.
The year before last, according to the River Administration's ledger, you used sand, gravel, and sticky rice paste to reinforce the dam. It cost a total of 100,000 taels of silver. Are these your sand, gravel, and mud? Are they? Governor Mi. With one Lin Pingji, you can claim ignorance. With Magistrate Wen, you can say you were deceived. But every single one of your subordinates is corrupt. Can you still say that you, Governor Mi, know nothing about it?
I truly had no idea. I've been busy with disaster relief and helping the people. An occasional oversight is totally understandable.
I trust Governor Mi anyway. This Imperial Envoy is just here to take credit and leave. What Governor Mi did for us is very real.
Look, Deputy Minister Ye, I am still well loved by the people. Are you trying to frame me? And turn against the people?
We trust Governor Mi!
Thank you all.
The Governor Mi you trust so much had the North Riverbed raised by 30 feet. Within a month, if it's not cleared, when the storms hit, you people on the North Bank will all be dead. Mi Yining, as Imperial Envoy for your negligence, I order you to immediately surrender the River Governor's seal, stay confined in your residence, and await your sentence.
You dare! You two really are quite something. But my conscience is clear. I'll be sitting at home, waiting for you to clear my name.
Wu Qingyun's death. I will get to the bottom of it. Mi Yining, you're dead meat. Although we didn't get any dirt on Mi Yining, at least we let out some steam. Come, cheers.
Easy on the drinks.
I can hold my liquor. That night, were you serious?
About what?
Are you messing with me?
If you don't believe me, Lord Ye, we can always do it again.
What is it?
Last night, the 4 magistrates all committed suicide. Someone from the Lin family wants to see us. Get ready and come out.
I'll be right there. The Lin family? Why do they suddenly want to see me?
Last night, besides the suicides of the 4 magistrates, the prison also caught fire. The Lin family members locked up with Lin Pingzhi, all of them burned to death. The one who came for us is the Mrs. Lin who went to the capital to trick Hansu back then.
Let me go. I won't go back with you. Your whole family is dead. I still have 2 grandsons alive. Just help your aunt out. If you get physical again, get out. I'm here for the Imperial Envoy. What's it to you?
Lord Ye is the actual Imperial Envoy for this case. I listened to her.
But she's just a woman.
So what if she's a woman? Lord Ye's capability as an official is second to none, regardless of gender.
As long as you can protect the lives of my 2 grandsons, I will testify. Back then, when Wu Qingyun smuggled military rations, it was Mi Yining who ordered me to trick him into doing it. Why? Wu Qingyun was too honest. He refused to collude with Mi Yining, and it just so happened that I was jealous of my brother-in-law's family. So you... What else? That's it. That's all of it. That's not right. If it weren't for Commander Song Bin's actions in the southwest, there wouldn't have been the tragic deaths of 5,000 soldiers, which led to the massacre of Wu Qingyun's family. Therefore, Mi Yining and Song Bin must have colluded.
I've already sent men to arrest Mi Yining. Lady Lin, your only way out is to bring down Mi Yining. Otherwise, you and your grandsons won't make it out alive.
I'll talk. Mi Yining runs a stone quarry, but he didn't hire any workers. How does he mine without workers? Song Bin would send him villagers captured from the southwestern mountains. Those people worked day and night. Disobey, and they're beaten. Dead, and they're replaced. It was pure profit.
Song Bin is dead. The Southwest Army has been taken over by the Huangfu family. There's no way anyone is still sending people.
Yes. So Mi Yining started grabbing local refugees, and even tricked older kids from the orphanage. He said, "These people are like weeds. Grab one batch, and another grows. No one cares if they die." Where is the quarry? Are there any records? For medicine? Or grain purchases? Anything works. Yes. The grain for the quarry was supplied by the Lin family firm. Found it.
I've had enough of being governor. The new mansion is almost finished. It's time to rest these old bones.
I'm afraid you can't leave yet.
You little brat! Are you trespassing? Just to frame me with false charges?
Of course not. Because I will thoroughly expose every single slip-up of yours. Isn't this my husband who went missing earlier this year?
Isn't this my sister? It's been years.
Mi Yining, do you admit your guilt?
What crime have I committed?
You colluded with Song Bin in human trafficking. In 5 years, your quarry killed over 400 people. These are your crimes.
You have no proof.
This is the record of your quarry buying moldy rice from the Lin family to feed the workers. The Lin family recorded every single detail clearly. This is the physical evidence. As for the witness...
Liu Yun.
I can testify. Mi Yining not only colluded with the Lins, conspired with river bandits, embezzled public funds, and framed Wu Qingyun, but also trafficked people. He abducted my husband.
You monster! And we actually thought you cared for the poor. I never thought you'd be so utterly heartless.
Kill him! Kill him! Kill him!
Yes, I did it. So what? This is the founding emperor's gift to me, the Iron Certificate. Who dares to kill me? Guards! This woman has offended the founding emperor's grace. Kill her!
You think I wouldn't dare kill you?
Kill me? Marquis Anbang, are you going to defy the founding emperor's decree and become a traitor? Men, pack my bags. It's time for me to leave the city.
Is this ancestral law really unbreakable?
Only if he's willing to risk his life and his entire clans.
Give me back my brother! Give him back!
Arrest him.
Huangfu Xiaoyu, do you have a death wish?
Of course I value my life, but I want you dead even more.
I have the founding emperor's iron certificate of grace. What can you do to me?
If I don't recognize it, it's just a useless piece of iron. It won't save your life.
Why? They're just a bunch of lowly peasants. My quarry gave them food to eat. They'd have starved otherwise. Why should I pay with my life? I refuse to accept this, and the whole court won't accept it either.
Then I'll leave you with nothing to say. Bring it here. Over the past 5 years, the court allocated your River Conservancy office a total of 7.12 million taels. Through cooked books, you embezzled 4.2 million taels. Using the lins to launder, you gained 300,000 taels. Then, by substituting gravel with dirt, you embezzled 700,000 taels. Mi Yining, every detail of your corruption, I remember crystal clear.
Such massive corruption! Death by 1,000 cuts is too good for him!
I'd like to see which official dares to object.
An imperial decree!
I humbly receive the decree.
By the mandate of heaven, the Emperor decrees. River Conservancy Director Mi Yining involved in corruption. The evidence is conclusive. He is immediately stripped of his post and escorted to the capital for trial. Respect this.
I humbly obey.
The Emperor is clearly doing this for the iron certificate to save his life.
Mi Yining. Marquis Anbang. Any advice?
I told you. You would die.
Marquis Anbang.
He deserved it! Well done! He had to die! Well done, well done!
You've caused a huge disaster. I must hurry back and tell the Emperor.
When we return to the capital, we'll plead guilty together. At worst, we'll be commoners again. Being an official isn't that great anyway. It's exhausting. This liquor is really strong.
Achi, do you want to go further on your path as an auditor?
Yes, I do. I want to audit every account in the land and rid Dayu of all corrupt officials. My lord.
There are still many things in Jinling that Vice Minister Ye needs to wrap up. I'll have Liu Yun stay to assist her. You, take good care of her.
What about you, my lord?
I will go claim credit for Achi.
Would you like breakfast, my lady?
I want some shrimp wontons and 2 baskets of steamed buns.
Where are you going, my lady?
I'm going to invite the Marquis to join me.
Actually, the Marquis went back alone to plead guilty. Please don't be mad, my lady. He did it for your own good.
I didn't ask him to make decisions for me. Bring me a roll of silk.
What do you need the silk for, my lady?
To save him, of course. Hurry. I hope it's not too late.
You have violated the founding emperor's ancestral teachings and ignored the laws of Dayu. Marquis Anbang, do you even have any respect for the emperor?
Your Majesty, Marquis Anbang defied the imperial edict, which is an act of disloyalty. According to the law, he should be whipped 50 times and exiled to the army.
When I killed Mi Yining, I acted entirely on my own. I am willing to be punished.
You taking down Mi Yining is partly thanks to my report. You need to tell the Emperor and make this clear.
Move.
What do you mean? Are you taking all the credit? Yes, Sishu, you.
I have a life to save. Get out of my way.
You trying to take all the credit. Just you wait.
The Marquis of Anbang is totally done for this time. I'm afraid in the future, Your Majesty, he'll only be able to serve as a general on the battlefield.
I have investigated the corruption case at the River Management Office and have come to report to Your Majesty.
Although the Marquis of Anbang has taken sole responsibility, in my opinion, Vice Minister Yi should also be punished.
Punishing me and the Marquis for exposing the corrupt Mi Yining.
So, Vice Minister Yi, the Marquis ignored the founding emperor's iron certificate and killed Mi Yining. Is he not guilty but a hero? Are you disrespecting the throne too?
I wouldn't dare. I don't know anything about an iron certificate. I only know that in my heart, the lives and dignity of the people are what matter most. The river channel is repaired and destroyed every year, causing countless deaths. Mi Yining dying 100 times isn't enough.
Even if Mi Yining deserved to die, the people should have sent him to the authorities to be punished by law.
Fine. I forgot to tell you. I have your grandson. He'll be dead in an hour.
You wicked woman.
Go to the authorities. Why don't you go? Well, because you know it's too late. Even a top official like you doesn't dare wait. Could the helpless commoners ever afford to wait?
That's just your side of the story.
Your Majesty, the people of Jinling wrote this petition in blood.
Deputy Director Ye enforced the law fairly and rooted out corruption. She is hereby promoted to 4th-ranked Director of the Oversight Bureau to oversee all its affairs.
Thank you, Your Majesty. And the Marquis?
Go to the prison and bring him out.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
I hope you all will learn from Director Ye, focusing on the greater good, rather than your own selfish gains. Do not neglect your duties. We obey your command.
Just bear with it, Marquis. The Emperor said if we don't put on a show, those old fogies won't let this go.
A real beating is fine too.
We can't do that. Tonight, the Empress would definitely twist the Emperor's ear. Besides, what you did pleased the Emperor greatly.
Does it hurt?
It does.
How could you not even tell me and take the fall all alone? I could have faced it with you.
But I couldn't bear to.
Huangfu Xiaoyu, how dare you lie to me? I'll never trust you again.
Asi!
I'm so mad. How dare he lie to me, making me spend the whole trip unable to eat or sleep and worried sick. Humph.
Sishu, someone's in love.
Do I really like him that much? But he lied to me.
4th Sister. At the Supervisory Bureau, swallows are weeping blood. Everyone in town is saying that the blood staining the eaves is an omen of female dominance and the nation's fall. All the officials have petitioned to have you dismissed.
Whenever bad omens appear, disaster surely follows.
What should we do? Are we really going to let 4th Sister give up the post she risked her life for just like that?
In the face of science, forget about evil spirits. Someone is playing tricks. Second brother, keep a close eye on Su Xiaosheng. Please help me look into it. If they want to keep pestering me, then I won't hold back. Your Majesty.
Your Majesty, she is merely a woman, yet she dreams of standing with men in the royal court, corrupting our governance. No wonder heaven sent an evil omen. Yes, Sishu, if you have a shred of conscience, you'll resign immediately.
Women should stay at home and raise children, yet Yi Sishu wants to be an official.
Where does that leave all the men who study the sage's texts so hard?
If I get the chance, I will surely drive her out of the court.
The omen mentioned by Lord Chu from heaven. Is it about the swallows weeping blood?
Your Majesty, I beseech you, for the sake of our state, dismiss Yi Sishu and have her married immediately.
If the Ye family cannot teach her well, let her husband's family do it.
We beseech your Majesty to arrange a marriage for her!
If my husband's family were as stupid as you, they wouldn't be fit to teach me, a woman.
How dare you spout such nonsense?
Naturally, it's because the so-called swallows weeping blood is a complete fabrication. And you people have no right to act so high and mighty and accuse Minister Ye. She may be a woman, but she is also a fourth-rank official of our great Yu dynasty.
Fine. Let's just talk about the omen. The swallows weeping blood. Happened for all to see in broad daylight. How could it be fake?
You think it's impossible because you're short-sighted. Making swallows weep blood is actually the simplest thing. For 3 consecutive days, just feed the swallows millet mixed with cinnabar, and their droppings will naturally turn red.
Eunuch who? Go check the swallows.
Your Majesty, it is indeed cinnabar.
Then just take the food the swallows like, scatter it in advance on the Supervisory Bureau's roof, and at a specific time, release the flock. This naturally creates the illusion of swallows weeping blood.
Minister Ye, according to you, this act was man-made? Your Majesty, even if it is man-made, it must be someone angered by Yi Sishu usurping power. That's why they did this. Your Majesty, a woman in power is the root of this disaster. I beg your Majesty, for the sake of the nation, eradicate this menace.
Lord Chu, since what's done is done, you must not protest with your life and grieve His Majesty.
If your Majesty won't rescind the order, I am willing to die.
You're using death to force His Majesty. Aren't you afraid of implicating your clan?
If we can get rid of this witch, the death of my clan is worth it.
Once Chiomolin dies, it will surely arouse the anger of scholars everywhere. Yet Sishu, even the Marquis of Anbang can't save you.
Then die. Good riddance. A stupid old man like you dying will only save Dayu some food.
Men farm and women weave. That is the ancient law. What did I do wrong?
In ancient times, women were the rulers in a matriarchal society. Why don't you follow that? Bigan had his heart cut out, and Shang Rong smashed his head, all to abolish cruel tortures and tear down the deer pavilion. But you're doing this just to snuff out the last hope for us women to live with dignity. Let me tell you, people like you will just be thrown into a mass grave after you die, and go down in history in infamy. I beseech your Majesty to judge. Hanlin Cho is neither loyal to the emperor, nor filial to his family. Such an unloyal and unfilial person should be stripped of his title as a warning to others.
You!
Your Majesty, these are the account books Minister Ye asked me to collect from the shops selling cinnabar. They show Lord Su bought 5 pounds of cinnabar 3 days ago.
Lord Su, what do you have to say for yourself?
This? Lord Su planned the bleeding swallow. No, it wasn't me. I bought the cinnabar for painting.
I can go to your house right now and fetch the painting you made with the cinnabar. Su Xiaosheng. Can you produce it? If you cannot, you are deceiving the Emperor.
Your Majesty, I did it, but I was forced to. It was Ye Zishu who wanted all the credit, but Mi Yining's downfall was also due to my reporting on Lin Pingzhi.
When you reported your uncle, didn't I already reward you?
Your Majesty, a lowly 7th rank official. Do you call that a reward? I possess exceptional talent. If I hadn't been framed, how could you not have noticed a hidden gem like me?
Are you saying I play favorites and have no eye for talent?
I wouldn't dare. But my talent.
Even if you were a genius descended from heaven, it would be useless. You are ungrateful, you presume my intentions, and you betrayed your own family. With all these crimes, there is no way I could ever trust you again. And yet you show no remorse, scheming to poison a colleague. Su Xiaosheng, your crimes deserve death 10,000 times over.
Your Majesty, you knew everything.
Guards, strip his official uniform. Give him 50 heavy blows and ban him from service forever.
No, I just lost my mind. Sishu, please help me. You used to love me so much.
But that Ye Zishu is already dead.
Guards, take him away.
It's all your fault, Your Majesty.
Women in office are an omen of ruin. Ye Zishu must not be an official.
Your Majesty, Su Xiaosheng is right. We cannot let women serve as officials. This evil trend cannot continue.
Then I will arrange a marriage
for Lord Ye.
Please retract your order, Your Majesty. Minister Ye's abilities are obvious to all. How can you dismiss her just because she's a woman?
When did I say I was going to dismiss her? I see you and Minister Ye make a perfect match. Since neither of you is married, I shall betroth you two. Shall you? What do you say? If you don't agree, I'll find someone else.
Thank you for the marriage, Your Majesty.
Fourth sister, if you're unwilling, I will refuse for you.
Your Majesty, my sister.
Second brother. Thank you for the marriage, Your Majesty.
Your Majesty, since she's getting married, why not let her go home to serve her husband and raise kids?
Your Majesty, I have one more request.
What is it?
I would like to expand the Inspection Bureau with 20 female officials. Any woman in Great U may apply.
Really? So you mean my daughter who makes trouble all day can also take the exam?
To be honest, Minister Yi, my youngest daughter also likes using the abacus. Do you think she's a fit?
The groom is here. Time for the nuptial wine.
My wife, I finally married you.